Hello, my name is Matthew Cruz. Welcome to a brand new episode of Trophy Husband Podcast. I'm with Syi2, and we finna talk about, a couple of topics today. How you doing?
Chilling, dog. Chilling, bro. Fresh outside. You know what I mean? Fucking took the kids school and ready to go, bro. Got my coffee. We ready to go.
Oh, yeah, we got the caffeine on deck.
Gotta keep
Caffeine on
it.
deck.
Gotta keep it.
Yeah, so today we're going to talk about the day-to-day life as a trophy husband, as a stay-at-home dad. We're going to talk about routines, how to get into one, if it's beneficial for a stay-at-home parent. And we're going to also talk about holiday season because it's coming up.
Sure.
Got Halloween, Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year's, and it's a hectic ass couple months. I'm just saying.
Wild time coming up.
What's your favorite? We're going to talk about, how it is if family comes along, you guys just move closer to family, right?
Yeah, man. Yeah. So, it's gonna be a different type of holiday season this year.
Exactly. So yeah, we're gonna get back into it. So today for me is a little pretty hectic, pretty tired. Boy, can't sleep, man. I don't know what it is. I just can't sleep. Like it doesn't matter what time I get up or what time I go to sleep, I just cannot go to sleep. It's ridiculous.
2K.
No, it's not. I wasn't even on the fucking game at all. Not like that. I was homework mode all day. So I got to get up on that shit and cook dinner. I was up in the freaking bed. Like what? 10:30, 11 o'clock? I didn't knock out until like 1:30 to get up at 6:15.
Absolutely not.
Yeah, to get up at 6:15 is ridiculous.
Yeah, man, that's too much, bro.
So I don't know what it is, but
I mean, it's gotta be just I don't want to say stress. It can't be like not that real. Like, I don't know, man. Like I don't know. I know for your glasses, I know we were talking about the blue lens glasses before. Have you been like wearing them more, especially now with like, like you're playing video games more. We're doing this now. And that blue lens stuff is really something serious, bro. Because that will affect you sleeping because it's kind of hard to get that light out of your eyes.
Yeah.
And that could affect it. Could. I mean, I'm not too sure. You wear glasses all the time, so.
Yeah, I'm blind as a bat if I don't wear my glasses. Like, I feel like Vomo. Like, where's
my
glasses?
Out here, Velma in this jump,
yeah,
bro. Hard, man.
Clearly.
So, I don't know, man. It's gotta be
but that's the thing. I don't really be doing anything in the bed. Like, I'll literally won't even have my phone on.
My man
just in the dark, laid out. Still like, what the hell?
Yeah.
But then it's like, I'm on my phone, and it helps, which doesn't make any sense.
No sense.
Yeah, it doesn't.
I mean, I don't know. You just gotta find something for you to be able to try to go to sleep. that
melatonin, it works, but the thing is with like my body,
that messes up.
No, since I'm a big dude, I just can't take, 10 milligrams of melatonin. Like I need to pop like 40 freaking milligrams of melatonin, and then I go to the doctor and I'll be telling, hey, yo, I take like 50 milligrams of melatonin. Hey, you can't do that, partner.
Can't do that.
Like, then what the fuck you want me to do?
Well, that's tough.
Yeah. And I took this big L fantasy football this week, bro. Horrible.
Oh yeah, horrible. Man. Yeah.
Horrible.
Yeah, dog. I remember you told me about that. That was tough.
Horrible. 35 points on the bench.
Yeah, what was it? How much?
Like left over, like 35. Like
35 on the bench. Oh, you had Patterson, right?
I have Cordell Patterson and Jameis Winston, and I started bum ass DJ Moore and Tom Brady. I always be like, I'm not drafting Brady. Brady's a bitch. Fuck him. I'm a Jets fan, so fuck Tom Brady.
Caught you slipping, bro.
But this year, since I have Mike Evans, I'm like, let me draft Tom Brady, get them dual points. And of course, against the fucking Cowgirls, he couldn't do shit. Like, what the fuck, bro?
Bro, listen. Like, I totally understand, especially for fantasy this week. Fantasy for me this week was actually kind of pristine. My man's being respectful this year. He only doing one league. I'm crazy. I'm doing 4. I'm insane. So, but stay at home dad. I ain't got nothing else. So what's crazy is that I won 3 out of the 4. And the one I did lose was the one that I had Dak. And it's like,
that's your fault.
I know that, man. Like, look, and I say it every time. I'm like, bro, why would I draft Dak? I'm a Washington fan. Like, I hate the Cowboys. But I mean, like, Dak was sitting there, and I had to try it. And then of course, what happens? This happens at the exact same time the last time I drafted him. He got hurt.
That's right. Yeah, messed up his
And now
whole
I'm
leg.
out of luck. But I do got Winston as a backup, so
Oh,
we
yeah,
should be
he
all
likes
right.
them W's. He likes to eat them W's. You know what I'm saying?
So I hope that I can bounce back for that. And
Yeah,
then
hopefully I could bounce back too, man. I'm already 0-1. I can't start. Shit, I
yeah,
can't start
start
all
like that. That's a
0-1.
bad start, baby.
Man.
Yeah.
It's
So,
ridiculous.
but no, I mean, for me today, I mean, this week has been pretty chill. I did the photos for Maria, my wife, yesterday,
That's
and
what's up.
we
That's
actually
what's
had a
up.
chance to go out to dinner for like the first time since what I tell you, like Thor, when Thor came out.
Shit,
It's the
that was what,
last
like
time.
July?
Yeah, dog. That was the
God,
last time we've been out.
man.
So we finally had a chance to go because her parents were like, "Hey, just go out there. We'll watch the kids, and y'all go out to dinner or whatever after the picture." So took some really cool pictures. They look really pretty. They should be going up today, then tomorrow, then throughout the week on the photography thing. And they look really nice. So it should be pretty cool. And then last night, I don't know if you saw, we went to this freaking sushi spot, bro. That downtown where we live at, and it was top tier, bro. I'm talking about it was
That's
fantastic. The waiter dude come up to me, right? Funny story before we get crazy. So waiter dude come up to me, he's like, "Yo, bro." What he say, bro? What? Well, I don't know. He definitely did not say, bro. Trust. So, so he comes up and he's like, "Hey, you guys want to try this? You want to try that?" And I was like, "Man, I haven't been over here, ever, but I saw y'all had some lumpia on there, you know what I'm saying? Take me back to the Philippines, when I was out there. So let me try that." And Maria wanted some deep fried sushi, so we got some of that. He was like, "Oh, can I offer you guys a lobster roll?" And I was like, "I mean, I had lobster roll before." He's like, "No, no, 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 no. This is called lobster royale." And I was like,
oh,
"What the
oh,
hell is
fancy,
this?" So he's like,
fancy.
"Yo, they give you the whole thing. The roll was huge. Roll was lobster size. So it was
Yeah.
large."
I saw
And
that shit on your
then
snap. I saw that shit on your
so
snap. Yeah.
yeah. So he gave me that, and then they were like, "Yeah, it's like it's shrimp tempura wrapped in there, and then had the lobster laid on top with the sauces and all that. They put the tail on the back end, gave me all the claw meat too. So I had all
Oh,
the claw
word.
meat on the side. Gave me extra rice with that so I could eat the claw meat with the rice, and then it was fire, top tier and stuff. But he's explaining all to me. He's like, "You guys want to try it?" You know what I'm saying? But he put me on the spot because he didn't tell me how much it cost because it wasn't on the
Oh,
menu.
of course not. But it's full lobster. Like that's
So he was like, "Yeah, man, y'all guys want to try that?" You know what I'm saying? I highly recommend it. It's on the menu, and it's not on the menu. So I'm assuming it's something like he gets paid if he can convince you to get it. You know
nah.
what
It's
I
like the
mean?
catch of the day.
Yeah, yeah,
Like
yeah.
you go to the
So I
spot,
was
catch of the
like,
day, like 15 or like the next day is like
yeah.
32. You're like, oh shit, like what the fuck?
So, and I didn't want to be, I don't want to put the race card out there, but I'm gonna tell you how many black people were in there. One, it was your boy. So I didn't want to be the dude when he tells me all this stuff to be like, how much it costs. You know what I'm saying? I didn't want to be like that because it wasn't that type of environment. So I was like, all right, yeah, man, I'll try it. I'm down. You know what I'm saying? I got a little bit in my pocket. I'll try it. He's like,
Yeah.
oh yeah, no problem, man. And I'll make sure I get that. And then he went ahead, rolled it up, grabbed the orders and dipped out, or grabbed the menus, dipped out, came back like 2 seconds later. He's like, oh, I ain't mean to do this, but I ain't even tell you how much it costs. And I was just like, oh, yeah, how much is that? And he was like, oh, that'd be $48. I was like,
What the
48?
fuck? For some damn sushi?
And the messed up part, I was like, I already had my mindset. So I was just like,
Fuck it, I
all right,
want
man,
that.
give me that. Just give it to me. Just give it to me. But I was like, hey, man, take my drink off. Just give me a small sake, though. Give me a small one, bro. Because I can't afford the other one.
Jesus.
So, but it was top tier, man. It was really good.
You over here
It was
eating
just like
lavishly, and I'm over here just
he caught
making
me
empanada.
in a genjutsu, bro. Like I ain't even see coming. Talking about $48. I should have told him, get that thing back. You better give me a California roll, baby.
Nah, you got to get the pink
but
lady, that
but
pink
nah,
lady
it was
rolls.
good
That
though.
should be
Like it was
hitting.
good. It
Them
was
shits
good.
be
It was
hitting.
fun, and it was cool for the wife because, like I said, man, we ain't been out since July, so it was really cool. I mean, it's her birthday on
Uh oh.
Saturday.
Oh, all
And
right. I'm about
then
to
yeah,
say.
I know what I'm saying. I'm
Nah,
gonna
no,
clip
no.
that. You know what I'm saying? Don't put the don't see I looked at the date. But it's on Saturday, and then our anniversary is on the freaking 8th of October.
Oh,
And
so you're getting
then
double whammied.
Yeah, bro. Yeah,
Yeah,
bro. So, I got to
yeah.
make sure I spread out that money so I could be able to do something for her. We'll see how that goes for the anniversary. We talk about that later. See
Shit,
if I can make that work.
you over here eating lavishly, and I just made empanadas.
I
You
wish I
know,
would have made empanadas, bro.
I mean, I had the rice and beans with empanadas. And
I
for
sure wish I would have did,
all my
bro.
people for back in Havelock, they know about that. They know about the empanada days because I was over here in Cherry Point selling them out the fucking
I
car.
mean, you was selling them at
About a
clubs and
half
stuff.
dozen, about a half dozen, boy.
So
Yeah,
I wish
man.
I would have, man. That would have been actually pretty good, but it is what it is. Murray had fun. That's all that matters, really.
Well, that's what's up. That's what's up. So, on a day-to-day basis, what is it like being a stay-at-home dad? What
I
is it that
mean,
you do from the minute you wake up till
bro.
you fall asleep?
So
What is
it's
it?
like what we said last time, you know what I'm saying? This thing is 24/7, 365. Like it's every day. But
Right.
I mean, I'm waking up, I wake up before the kids and I try to make sure that I'm ready to go by the time they get up. You know what I mean? Like, because the last thing, not saying any parent want to deal with is a kid waking you up, because that's not a good way to start the day. So
Right.
I try to make sure I'm up. I mean, I cook breakfast. For the most part, I got young kids, so usually it's just cereal and stuff for us. My kids be wasting eggs and stuff like that, but so usually it's like a cereal thing, but I'm cooking. Then I immediately go into checking their room to make sure it's clean, laundry. I got pets, so I gotta check on the dog. Gotta make sure he going do what he gotta do. I got a cat, so I gotta make sure the cat ain't out there messed up nothing. And then we're cleaning. Like we're literally like I start the day off coffee, cleaning. Like this morning before we did this, coffee, and I started cleaning up the kitchen a little bit because I didn't want to mess it up for me having to cook tonight. So, I'm cleaning, doing laundry. I mean, I'm feeding them, giving them snacks and stuff. My kids love the word snacks. Take it from their mama, I guess. They just be eating all the damn time.
Yeah.
And then, I mean, and then I'm going like straight from that time to, picking up my kid at lunchtime, feeding the other two, picking up the oldest, then going right into dinner and cooking and cleaning. And then once all that done, I'm cleaning the kids and put in the bed, man. It's such a like monotonous thing where it's like, I know I need to clean, I know I need to cook, I know I need to take care of kids, I know I need to feed them, I know I need to take care of the dog, I know I need to clean again at the end of the night, and I know I need to go to sleep at a certain time so I can wake up and do it all again tomorrow. And it's like, I, you know, it sucks, but I, I hate to say it like that. It sucks. But at the same time, it's kind of like, I want to say, I guess it is rewarding because it's like, you know, what, a couple years ago, man, if I was still out here, I wouldn't be able to do this or be around my kids or nothing like
Yeah.
that. And I guess that's the best part about it is that I'm with them. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that is the best part.
So it's it's not bad. It's just monotonous, bro. Like I'm thinking about what I gotta do after we get done with this. I got laundry in the washer right now. So
Fuck
it
all
is
that.
what it is. Though.
So for me, I usually wake up at at 6 or 6:15 in the morning. The minute I wake up, wake them kids up. Hey, yo, get your ass up. And I tell the oldest because he has to go to school at 7:10. He has to be in school no later than 7:50. Right. And by my house, there's a railroad. So if I don't pass that railroad at 7:30, I'm getting stuck because of that fucking train.
Oh, it's like an actual metro.
Yes. Dead
Oh,
ass.
oh, oh yeah. You live in like a
Yeah.
metropolitan and stuff.
Yeah,
I'm in the
exactly.
sticks, so
So yeah, so and then there's just dumb traffic all the time. And then on top of that, you gotta add them school buses and they take forever. So I gotta wake him up. I tell him, hey yo, because it's him and the youngest. So the youngest is going to VPK and it's only
yeah.
3 hours. So he's part-time. So I get 3 hours a day. But if I don't have to pick him, I mean if I don't have to drop him off or pick him up, I usually get like 3 hours to myself to do what I gotta handle for the house, schoolwork, all that. But Usually, I tell the oldest, you go in the bathroom first, go do your business, brush your teeth, get dressed, come downstairs. So I give you breakfast. While he's doing that, I go downstairs and I have a half bath. And I usually brush my teeth and do what I got to do downstairs because my wife's sleeping and I ain't trying to wake her up because, she works probably like 13 hours a day, which is some bullshit. We'll get into that some other time. And then usually I'm just either making them breakfast, and 4 out of the 5 days, dumb little dudes want French toast. It don't matter.
French toast?
Yes, French
Oh,
toast.
no, this ain't IHOP.
Oh, no. But you got it twisted now. I got the French toast, the great value French toast.
Oh, surely.
You put it on the plate, put it in,
sir.
put in the microwave. There you go. Boom. There's your French toast. So they do that. I do the dishes real quick so that way I ain't got to worry about it when it's time for me to cook later on. And I usually make my wife breakfast if we have the stuff to make it. Nah, she works hard, bro. Like she works hella hard.
I ain't say she
and
didn't.
And if I don't make sure she don't eat, she will not eat. I gotta call her at dead eyes. I gotta literally call her. I'm like, did you eat? No, eat. Like the fuck is wrong with you? So then from 7:10 to like 7:20, I'm taking the oldest to school, jamming out to either Bad Bunny or shit that we do. And then I come back and I'm just by myself for like 2 and 3 hours. And usually I take that time out to either clean the house, do laundry, homework. It just depends on what I got to do for that day. And then at 11:30, the latest by 11:40, I go pick up the little one.
Yeah. And
then I come back. I chill with him, ask him how he's doing, play, watch Jurassic World with him, play dinosaurs, read him a book or something. And then we go get the oldest because he gets out at 2:10. Because the school is like an early dismissal, like it's an early day. He goes in at before 8 and then leaves before 3. It's crazy. Yeah. So the minute I get him, I ask him how his day was, what he eat for lunch, because I gotta ask him what he eat.
Yeah, you gotta ask.
Yeah, because last year, when he was in first grade, all this kid wanted to do for lunch was eat peanut butter jelly sandwiches. I'm like, bro, that's not lunch. Because then he'll come home and be like, I'm hungry. And I'm like, well, damn, they don't feed you at school? Like, shit. And now and then because the past 2 years when he was in school, because of COVID, they were covering lunches.
Yeah.
This year they hit me with you got to put application and see how much you make. Oh, you make too much. Yeah, you got to give us some money.
Oh, really?
Like, yes.
Myra makes too much?
Yes, Myra makes way too much for school lunch.
Yeah, for school lunch.
For school lunch. And now I got to pay about 65 a month for him to eat lunch throughout the month. Yeah, it's ridiculous. Come home, I tell him, you ain't doing nothing till that homework is done. I don't care what it is. And then I got to send the youngest one upstairs.
Yeah,
like,
away from him. Because you can't.
Yeah, I'm like, leave Malachi alone. I tell Malik, leave Malachi alone until he finishes his homework. Yeah. And then it's usually some like math, some reading, the new thing that he got to do is like this fluency stuff. Like it's like fluency. It's like a fluency test. Okay. So his teacher gives him a passage that he has to read by himself. And it consists of like 144 words. And he has to read on his own, answer the questions. And then when he's done reading it, I got to time him for a minute and see how fast he can read that passage without making any mistakes for 4 days straight. I mean, and he's pretty decent at it. He gets sidetracked. He loses focus. I mean, he's 7, it's going to happen. Yeah. I got to encourage him and stuff like that. Yeah. But, so far, so good. We're going on to a good year. He's coming home with just A's and B's, which is fantastic. He literally comes up to me. He's like, I got A's and B's. I'm like, and he's like, we don't do C's.
No, we don't.
He's like, yeah. I'm like, you're right. We don't do C's. He's like, yeah, C's suck. I'm like, that's a fact. C's do suck. Like, we ain't doing that. So like now I'm in college and I gotta set the example. I can't be over here bullshitting and getting C's while my little, my oldest like, yeah, we don't do C's. I'm like, damn. Like, all right. So, but he pushes me to do better. So that's a good thing.
That's good.
And then literally I tell them, I'm like, hey, do what y'all gotta do. And after y'all do what y'all gotta do, I don't care what y'all do. Just don't kill each other. And don't break
nothing.
Nothing.
Boys, that's the goal here.
Yeah. I'm like, don't break nothing and don't kill each other. Do what y'all want. Y'all want a snack? Go get a snack. Yeah, I've, made them to the point like they're self-sufficient enough to go in the pantry, get the peanut butter and jelly, make them their sandwiches. They'll make their own peanut butter and jelly sandwiches.
Yeah.
And they'll take themselves a bath, which is beneficial for me. So that way it's one less thing I have to worry about. So I could put it into other things like, i.e., laundry, dinner. So I usually have them around a bed like around 9 o'clock. And then, and then just depending what the day is what I make. And I'm usually waiting for Myra to come home from work. I think that's another reason why my ass can't sleep. Knowing that she's out on them streets recruiting, making the world a better place.
Coming home at like 9 o'clock at night.
Yeah, I can't. Because she be coming home like shit. She on Tuesday she came home like 11:15, 11:30 at night. Hey,
bro.
Yesterday she came home at I think it was like 9, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh,
so
that's racist.
Yeah, like 9:30, almost 10.
That's tough, man.
So and then I usually take a bath, I take a shower before I go to bed, so that way, I could just, relax, and then I'm usually in the bed by like, 12, 11, 12 at night, and my ass can't sleep, and then if my ass can't sleep, I'm like, you know what, fuck it, I'm gonna go downstairs and play 2K, and then I end up fucking myself over because I'm up until like 4 o'clock in the morning playing that damn ass game, and then the next day I'm just fucking burnt.
Yeah, that sucks because like that's the time. That's like the one time you have, and it's just so late that you're like, man, do I get me time or I try to give me some sleep to be ready for tomorrow?
I mean, I could basically live off of just like 3 hours or 4 hours of sleep. Like,
you were trained to do that. Ain't
the
best idea though.
It's not, because the next day I'm just like tired. And what's bugged out is like I'll go to sleep late as hell, get up early, 6:15, because it don't matter what time I go to sleep. I still got to get up at 6:15, and then I'm up for the whole day until midnight. And I'm like, yo, how the hell is my body not like just shutting?
We don't take naps. Down? That's a fact.
I don't take.
Can't take no nap.
I can't.
That's like the worst idea ever. But I mean, I feel it. It's like it's a hard thing to try to keep up with the routine for this, because when you're trying to maintain the kids and you're trying to maintain the house, because not only are you putting yourself in a routine, you're putting the kids in a routine. Kids should have a routine. I strongly believe that. I know some people don't. I know some people may not agree with it and stuff like that, because I've met people that they don't want to routine their kids, and that's cool. That's all well and good. You can do whatever you want. I learned when I was 19 years old, when I joined the military and they taught me about a routine, that it's pretty good, that it actually works if you regulate yourself at a certain time, be at a certain place, or do a certain thing, and continue that throughout the day. And I know I told you, I get a lot of flack from like my family and stuff like that, because, people think I'm like, knife handed, like pretty much treating my kids like they're Marines. And it's not that I'm treating them as Marines. I'm treating them as a human being that needs to be able to do this and this and this to continue out their day. Like, you, like we said, they come home and you say like, hey, straight into the homework, right? And then take some time off for yourself to do kid things. I'll do that for my kids too, especially my oldest. My oldest really needs that stuff, where it's like, hey, you could be a kid, watch TV, play around, color and stuff. I got glitter all over the place in my house. And it's like, just enjoy yourself and do what you got to do. I mean, I got a 2-year-old. My 2-year-old don't care about nothing else but eating and messing around with teddy bears and screaming and yelling and riding around on her little scooter ladybug thing she has, where she does the laps in my living room.
She's like a mini Godzilla.
That's all she cares. Yeah, pretty much. That's about the best accurate thing. I should have named her that. But no, yeah, man, she's into that. My middle kid is a middle kid, so if you have a middle kid, you know what I mean by that.
Oh yeah, the middle.
And she is, she's just stuck in the middle between the baby and the one who I treat like she's almost an adult already, my oldest. So it's kind of hard for her to maintain both of those. So, I've been trying to get her in a good schedule too, because she starts pre-K next year. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? She about to go, and we about to be moving next year. And then me and my infinite wisdom, I wouldn't have had a kid very shortly after. So the year after that, I got another kid starting school, and that's good to be honest, because I'm gonna have both my kids, like all my kids in school in the next 2 years.
Right.
But it's just like trying to regulate them and keep them in some type of routine, putting the kids down at 9 o'clock. Like that is it. It's bedtime, shower done, hair brushed. I know this is different for you, but hair
Yeah.
brushed,
Oh yeah.
up in a little ponytail, so it's not messing up when you sleep, and you're done for the night. 9 o'clock. They ain't going to sleep. They going in there doing backflips or whatever they doing in that room. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Cartwheels. Sound like a gymnastics thing going on in there. But they're in bed. It's bedtime. Lights are off, and it's time to try to get some sleep. And then come 8:30, I think is when I wake the other two up. Like if they're not up already, 8:30 is like get up. 8:30,
Yeah.
and we up. We ready to roll. Like we're moving on to the next thing, and just maintaining for it. I mean, I know it helps. Like it helps me so much. Like I know the military thing always comes in, but man, it is such a good thing to have this routine in place for them. Like, people always ask us, how do you do it? And I'm like, well, I know what I need to do at 12 o'clock. At 12 o'clock, when my alarm goes off, I don't know if you do that. I don't think you do.
Oh no. See, yeah, I put an alarm for like to wake up.
Yep.
And then when it's time to go get
Yep.
little man, I'll go put alarm like
Yeah.
11:30. I'll
Got
put
an
it
alarm
at
to feed
11:30,
them.
and I'm like, oh, okay, I got like 5 more minutes.
Yeah.
Do what I gotta do.
I got an
I'm out
alarm
the
to feed
door,
them. It's a
and then
lot.
I got another one to go pick up Malachi.
Yep.
And then usually I'll set my alarm at like 6:30, 6:30, probably 6:30 the latest. To be like if I'm not in the kitchen, like, oh yo, get your ass in that kitchen and go
Oh
cook
yeah, time
something.
to cook. I literally
Yeah.
have one for lunch and dinner time and breakfast.
Now
Make
I
sure
don't
I'm
have to
making
do
something.
lunch, but I usually just tell them like,
Oh
yo, you
yeah,
hungry?
yeah,
You hungry? Go get a snack. It's to the point now that I have to like stop giving them snacks when they come home,
yeah.
and I basically pretty much have to starve them.
So they
And
can eat
it's
dinner.
yes, because yo, they are horrible with that. Like they fight me with it, and mind you, it's not like I'm giving them freaking slop. I'm giving them bomb ass food,
Yeah.
and they want to be taking 45 to an hour to eat little ass portions because I'm not even giving them a lot. You
Yeah.
know,
I mean, I ask them what they want to eat. Like what you want to eat for dinner, and they tell me, like, what I'm saying. I mean, the kids, so they always want to eat
oh
like
no,
chicken
you
nuggets and
you
mac
you
and
lucky
cheese and
on that
stuff.
one. You lucky on that one. My
Yeah.
my boys, nah, they got their mom tendency. What you want to eat? I don't know. All right. I'm like, bro, come on. Because usually I don't like cooking for myself. I don't
Yeah, I
like
don't do
cooking
it
for
either.
myself because it's just, I it's just weird. I guess. But when it comes to cooking up for other people, real quick in the kitchen cooking.
Yeah.
But I asked him, like, what do you want? I don't know. And then Matt Malik, he's real quick to be like, I don't want that. Then what do you want? I want a snack. He a big snack boy.
Ain't
Get
no
your ass away
snack.
from me. Yeah, bro. Like, I gotta re-up on the damn pantry like every week because both of them up in there just eating all the
Snack.
snacks. Snacking, bro. Just
Yeah.
snacking. I had to shut that shit down ASAP. I'm like, yo, that's it. You done for the snacks. Oh, I'm hungry. Eat a peanut butter jelly sandwich.
Yeah.
I don't want that. Well, make a damn sandwich. There's some turkey breast, some cheese. Throw that bitch on some bread. Eat that until dinner time. Like, no more snacks,
I
bro.
don't know what that tendency is, that snack thing, man. Like my kids are avid snackers, bro. I got mad snacks in the pantry, bro. And let's keep it 100,000. I know where it came from. They mother. Cause oh my goodness gracious. I'm telling you, my wife snack like ain't no tomorrow, bro. When we first got together with the snack and stuff, I really thought it was
Yeah.
because she was pregnant. I really did. I gave her that. You know what I'm saying? Like, because we got pregnant fast. That's another story for another time. But we
Yeah.
got pregnant fast, and I was just like, she just snacking because she pregnant. Pregnancy people be eating. You know what I'm saying? I was eating. I gained weight when she was pregnant.
Yeah,
So
that's actually a true thing because
that's a
that
fact.
happened to me too. That happened to me too.
So I just gave her that, and then as the years went on, I was like, oh no, this is what she do. She do this all the time. Like she can't go to the store without getting some snacks. Every time I see her, you know what I'm saying, she working from home. or she on the couch, she in the bed, she in the kitchen, she somewhere with some motherfucking snacks. Stop fucking eating all the time. And like the girls do it too. Every time Callie walk up to me, Daddy, snack. No, I just gave you breakfast. And she look at me like I'm the problem. I'm like, bro, I just gave you breakfast. Snack. Now Virginia got it. Snack. That's all she say. She don't even ask. She don't even say daddy. She just walk up to me. Snack. Get your little ass out of here. And then Marilyn would do it too now, bro. She'll come home, like you said, just like freaking Malachi. Come home straight from school. Can I have a snack? Didn't you eat lunch? Don't you got lunch in there? That thing's free for us. You better be eating it.
Yeah,
And nah, bro, snack all the time.
I mean, I think they got it from me because I like I eat a couple snacks here and there. I'll snack a little bit. My big thing though is like sweet tooth. I have
you told me
bad
I know you do.
ass sweet tooth. Like if I could like dog a whole pan of brownies like one sitting by myself. It's horrible, like.
Give me the whole tray.
No, deadass. That's why I really don't bake anymore like that. Like I deadass don't bake.
Yeah, did you have to tell Myra stop doing that joke? Because she eats too much.
Oh, another story. Another story for another time.
I don't do that. I don't do that.
So my thing is, do you have a routine for yourself in place?
For myself? Like that's probably my problem. I do not. That's my issue. I know it is. I don't have anything for myself. Like I do this, I do photography, and I do the kids. I don't really, I talk about it all the time that I don't do a lot of personal care for myself. And it's kind of something that, I really need to look into because, I don't do a lot of stuff for myself at all. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I'll take showers and stuff like that. But I was talking to my wife about it the other day that, we were doing laundry and she's like, why you don't have a lot of clothes? And I was like, because I don't really wear that much clothes. I don't do anything. I'm sitting here and I wear the t-shirt and shorts, and that's about as far as it going, bro. I don't really do a lot for myself, and like my laundry will pile up because I just don't think about my laundry. I think about everybody else's. So that's kind of the issue. That's like I'll flat out admit it. That is my one issue. I don't do shit for myself. I do everything else for everybody else. That's why I think about everybody else first. And then I look back at your boy. And by that time, it's like 12 o'clock at night. And I ain't got much to do but smoke and drink. So that's about all I do. Because I mean, it's like, bro, like, I try to think of like, I look at photography that I do for myself. You know what I'm saying? I do that for myself because I truly enjoy doing it. And it's like, but at the same time, it's a lot of work going to that too. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I'm worried about other people's pictures and stuff like that. Like, think about it. Last time I took pictures of myself was February.
Last year?
No, it was February.
February? Okay.
But you're talking about mad months. I haven't even took pictures of myself. And it's like, I don't know. I don't really, it's not that I don't care about myself. That's kind of messed up. But it's not a priority. And that's kind of something I need to work on, is making it a priority.
I got you. I mean, with me, I already know like my time management skills, they suck ass. They horrible, But I try to put myself on a routine. The only problem is like life happens. Yeah. And it takes you out of the routine. Like I said, like my wife's a Marine Corps recruiter. So I don't work. So there's times where she'll call me or, hit me up and be like, hey, can you do me this favor real quick? And I'm in the middle of doing something. So I'll go handle what she needs me to handle for her real quick. And then I come back and it just takes me out my rhythm. Yeah. So it's like usually, and I know she doesn't like it, but the reason why I do it that way, so it's like it starts a brand new week. I wait to clean the house like complete. Like, I'll do like my general cleanup, make sure the kitchen's clean, make sure, the living room is clean, stuff like that. But legit, like sweep and mop the floors, get in the bathrooms and do all that. I usually wait Saturday and Sunday.
Field day happens.
I usually wait Saturday, Sunday, so that way I go into the brand new week with it just being clean. Because it don't matter if I clean that day, especially sweeping and mopping the floor. literally by like 2 hours after, floor is dirty again.
Oh, it's dirty again.
Yeah, so I'm like, man, that's
That's so
some
bad.
bullshit. And then I usually take, I alternate weeks with the laundry. So like 1 week I'll handle the kids. I
Oh,
usually
okay.
will, yeah. Then the next week I'll handle Myra's. Then the following week I'll handle mine. But what's bugged out with my laundry, that shit will stay in the basket, not folded forever. But for everybody else, that shit's washed, dried, folded, put in the drawers. Whatever got to get hung up, is hung up. Shit, I got a whole basket of pants still in the living room. I got to fold. Like, and that I did that shit last week, and it's still there. So
I do the same thing. My stuff, I just pull out a laundry basket and just let it ride. The
nah,
girls, it's all gets put away.
so I honestly think like having a routine is beneficial in some aspects when it comes to being a stay-at-home parent, due to the fact that you put yourself on a schedule, and then you could probably end up taking time for yourself before 12 o'clock, because at the end of the day, hopefully
That's the goal. That's the goal here.
that is the goal. I mean, shoot, I want to play my game. I got people that I play with, like, so.
Yeah. No, I mean, it's got to be something that we could be able to try to maintain, to find a good sweet spot in there to where, it's not, what I'm saying? I'm not saying to do something in the middle of the day. I understand. We got kids. You can't do that. But it would be nice to be able to, like, when I'm done, it's not 11, 12 o'clock, knowing I got to wake up at 6. Like, I wish that I can be done at like 10 at least, and I can at least have an hour to sit here and do something, because we're talking about this and we're talking about routines for the kids and we're talking about this, bro. We still do other stuff on the side. Like, you still customize shoes and I still edit photos. Where are we doing that in between the time? So you're talking about we're still doing that stuff in between all this stuff that we're doing for the kids. And like I said, we don't take naps. I don't take naps. I think naps are the worst thing ever, because especially for me, because if I take a nap in the middle of the day, I wake up, I'm groggy. I am not in the right mindset. I need to drink a Red Bull or something, and that's not a good look. I just want to be up, still moving forward to the next thing.
And see, that's why I sacrifice sleep.
Yeah, man.
That's why, like, I think that's the reason why, like, my body's so accustomed to, like, yo, we got shit to do. Like, fuck sleep.
My body.
You could sleep when you're dead. like that. Honestly, that's how, like, my body is wired now, and it's been like that even when I was in. Like, it was to the point.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
I literally had to go to medical, and them motherfuckers prescribed me freaking codeine.
Yeah.
What is it? Robitussin. I had Robitussin with codeine in it, and my dumbass.
Trying to know the story, man.
Yeah, I was using it for the wrong purposes at that time. But another story for another day.
I mean, for me, sleeping back in the military, bro, that was something serious though, because I was working at airfield, so I was working night crews. So you're talking about I was working from 6 p.m. to 6 a.m. and I was doing that when I was with Maria. So you're talking about, it was tough. Like, there was no such thing. I was trying to sleep through the day and stuff with a kid. Ain't no such thing as that. Kid don't care. Yeah. Like, daddy, it's time to make it moves. And we ain't even gonna talk about deployments. That was a totally different lifestyle. You're talking about 14-hour days over there, and you're just constantly doing something at all times. You know what I'm saying? Ship. I told you about the ship thing. I was nocturnal for like 4 months, where I didn't even see the sun because of the night shifts we were working, and then like we were going to the gym at night and all the other stuff, and then we would sleep during the day. And it was that's just how life was going at the time. And I do feel like that has conditioned me now to where I'm okay with not sleeping that much, where I'm okay with going to sleep at 12 and 1 o'clock and waking up at 6. Like, I can be able to still function once I wake up, which I'm not saying is the best thing, because not everybody, of course, is going to be watching this has been in the military. Don't get me wrong, some of y'all have, but some of you don't know, and some of you are just doing this just because you think it's something good to be doing. It really ain't. The cards really is not.
Got laid out, and that's your hand.
That's the cards you got dealt, bro.
That's your hand. You gotta play.
It's tough. Yeah. It's tough. Yeah. Hey, bro, when you playing spades, you ain't got no spades. It's tough, dog. You ain't got no spades, bro. You ain't got a deuce or nothing. It's tough, bro. When you're trying to just make this happen, and we understand. We totally understand. It's something that you have to maintain and keep up with. Not only routine for the kids and the household, routine for yourself as well, to where you're having some type of time for yourself to do something. I know for you, man, that's a totally different beast because Myra's working 6 days out of the week. She sleeps when she's
No,
home.
there's sometimes 7. There's
Yeah,
sometimes
man.
7
But she
because
sleeps
now,
when she's off. You know what I'm saying? Because she's trying to get all the
yeah,
sleep back.
yeah. So that's why, like, I told her, I'm like, yo, you trying to go in the office at 8 o'clock, but your ass won't get up until 7:10. And her thing is like, she's like, I'd rather sacrifice doing what's good for her to sleep because she need her sleep. So like there'll be days like Sundays, like what this month for like past 2 weeks on Sundays, she will stay sleeping until like 12, 2 o'clock in the
Yeah, you told
afternoon.
me that.
And I don't blame her. I don't give her any shit about
We
it.
were
Like
getting into the afternoon games.
it's
She was
it's
still sleeping.
fine. Yeah, no, it's fine. I get it completely. Like she works long ass hours, and I'm fine with that. I got it. I got the house. Like, don't worry about the kids. I'll tell the kids, I'm like, yo, stay your ass downstairs. Don't open my room. Leave your mother alone. She is tired. Let that woman sleep. Let your mom sleep. I get it. You barely see her, but just let her sleep. All right. She's right there. She's gonna get
right.
up and she's gonna chill with y'all.
We'll bounce
Right?
back.
Yeah, just chill out.
She'll get the
Yeah,
time
just
back.
chill out. Like I'm low key kind of hating on my youngest because he went on a lunch date with her yesterday. The last time I went out with her was last month. Yeah, we haven't done anything since last month.
he said this little man over there going out hanging out with her, bro. I ain't hung out with her.
This little motherfucker, like low key, he's like, oh yeah, we went on a lunch date. I'm like, damn, must be nice. I'm like, shit,
must be nice out here.
When you gonna take me on a lunch date? What the fuck?
Nah, I mean, since my wife's out now and we're working, she's just working regular 9 to 5. So during the week, I don't bother her. I don't bother her during the week. She do her thing. She go out there and make her money and come back. On the weekends, though, Saturday, listen, it's your time. It is your time to hop in on these, bro. I need something back because usually Friday nights, like on the weekends, I try to play video games, right?
Yeah.
Friday, I can't really play like that because my boys that I normally play with, they work, Friday nights or Saturday mornings, but they're off Sunday nights or Sunday mornings and then Mondays. So I'll be like, all right, I'm gaming on Saturday night or Friday night. Like I'm gaming. Don't. When come tomorrow or Saturday morning, don't hit me up. Don't try to wake me up. I'll wake up though. Usually my internal clock wakes me up no matter what around like 9:30. I'm like, I'm been asleep too long. So, but at the same time, like I'm still playing the game till 4 o'clock to get mad hours on these sticks.
Yeah.
And then Sunday, I'm even making it worse, bro, because I'm playing till like 2-3 o'clock, waking up at 7 to get them ready to go to church. And listen, I ain't got boys. I ain't got boys. Yeah. If you know going to church, especially down here in the South, you trying to get your kids up, go church. I got girls, bro. I gotta do all that hair. I'm out here braiding and stuff in the morning. I'm out here putting curling cream in my youngest. Like we dolling these kids up just for me to go out there and go to church and stuff like that. And now, with football, like I'm staying right up. I'm not coming back home to take a nap or nothing. No. I gotta get home by 12 so I can get in here and set it up so I can watch football. Yeah. It's tough. It's tough, bro.
It is tough.
So I mean, like I said, though, I still get the video games in and stuff like that. And usually when I'm playing video games, I'm editing photos at the same time.
How the fuck do you even do that?
Bro, listen. Pre-game lobbies. I'm out here.
Oh, see now,
like
we play different games.
Pre-game lobbies.
I don't got time to be doing all that shit.
Yeah, I'm doing both. So it's like just trying to maintain something in between. That's kind of all that really matters.
So, hey, holidays coming up. First one is Halloween. How you feel about the holiday season?
Man, listen. I'll keep it 100,000. Military has ruined the holiday season for me. I keep it 100,000, bro. Because either holiday season was, this may be a little deep for some military personnel, but I was stationed in California, my first duty station. Remember, I'm from Virginia and North Carolina or South Carolina. From the East Coast, let's keep it that way. Okay. So when I went to California and when I first got there, I was about to deploy. So I was like, I need to go home. You know, that's what people do. People go home. At least that's what I thought. And then, you know, I'm going home, and I'm going home for what? I'm going home for people telling me I need to go see them. I ain't gonna see you. What you talking about? Why I gotta go see you? Why do I need to go see? I came all the way out here. Why do I need to go see you?
Yo, that's a fact. That
You
shit
know what I'm
pisses me
saying?
off.
Like
That shit pisses me off.
insane. That, you know
like
what I'm
I
saying?
literally travel these amount of miles.
Why do I need to? Why do I
pay
need to go see
$500
you?
for a flight. I paid $500 for a flight, or spent
Yeah.
eight hours in the car to see your ass. You telling me you can't drive?
You can't
30
drive?
fucking minutes.
Yeah, no,
30
I ain't got
fucking
time for
minutes
that.
to come see me? Nah, fuck all that.
Yeah, so I stopped going home in California. I stopped doing that. And then when I moved to North Carolina and I met my wife and stuff, like, you know, we started driving down to South Carolina to see her family. And that was cool. It was different. You know what I'm saying? It was weird. It was really weird for me because I wasn't used to that. But now it's kind of like I'm not used to spending this amount of time with family on a consistent basis. This is weird. And, you know, my family, my in-laws are great. They're nice. They're sweet. Love them to death. I'm just not used to spending this amount of time with somebody like this. And this is going to be the first holidays that we're with them, like, or we live in the same town. So it's like, you know, like we got Halloween, we got Thanksgiving, we got Christmas, we got New Year's. I got birthdays sprinkled out in there. And it's just going to be a lot of family that I'm just not used to. So I'm going to try to do my best. I'm used to doing Thanksgiving with the boys or with the guys in my unit and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Friendsgiving, that's what they call it, right?
Yeah, Friendsgiving.
And I'm used to that. You know what I'm saying? With you know, I'm not used to it with family.
Yeah.
So this is gonna be brand new for me, dog. And I'm a little nervous. I'm a little nervous on how this is gonna go. Thanksgiving shouldn't be all right. Should be all right. You know, we got football and stuff during that time. But like, you know, Christmas I'm used to, but Christmas is gonna be really cool this year because I'm not gonna be staying in their house. I can go home. When, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, past couple years, you know, when we came down here for Christmas, we stayed with them. This year ain't gonna be like that. I can be in my house. It's gonna be great. I can come over there when I want to. Then I can pop out. It's gonna be fantastic.
I got you.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, for me, holiday seasons, it's kind of like a bittersweet in a sense.
Yeah.
I mean, because in the beginning when I got with Myra, I mean, because, you know, what was a little bit beneficial is she's originally from Connecticut. You know, my family's originally from New York, moved to Jersey. So literally just 2 hours apart, driving distance. Yeah, that ain't bad. But the only issue was when we first like the first 2 years, we would literally travel to go to New York, New Jersey, Connecticut. And we would literally, before going over there, we would talk like, hey, this is the plan. We're gonna take 10 days of leave, 10 days of vacation time, spend 5 days with mine, 5 days with yours,
split them up.
Christmas Eve with mine, Christmas Day with yours. Right. And then we're literally leaving before New Year's because I'm not doing this bullshit anymore.
Yeah.
And the issue was every time we went home, we would fight because her family wanted more time with Malachi when he was a baby. My parents are like, this is some bullshit. Like, you know, this ain't fair. Like, this on the third. Or like, hey, we want our time too. Like, you know. So it's like the last time we did that was 2016. We got back home because it was a big ass fight. Like some real crazy ass shit popped off. So I was like, yo, this is the last time I'm doing this shit.
Yeah.
And I talked to her about it. I'm like, yo, this is the last time we're doing this shit. If they want to see the kids on the holidays, they gotta come to us. Because not only am I traveling with a 2-year-old, 2017, she was pregnant, and I gotta travel with a 2-year-old and a pregnant woman. And then she about to pop, you know, give birth right before Thanksgiving.
Yeah, it was right before Thanksgiving, right?
Right before Thanksgiving. Yeah, I'm not doing that. Nah, fuck this. So it's like now, like for holiday season, they coming to us. So it's like, okay, I'm usually used to the Friendsgiving on Thanksgiving. Yeah. You know, we go to your crib, go to somebody else's crib. You know, I cook my little dish.
Your one dish?
No, I cook a couple dishes.
Yeah, but you know what I'm saying? It wasn't like
yeah, not described it, but me, I like being in the kitchen. So like for Thanksgiving, I like to cook. Yeah, you know, so I'll do the whole spread. But then it's like, I got family coming this year, so it's like, I'm not used to that many people in my house around holiday season. No. See what I'm saying? Because it's just usually because what I call me, you know, the wife and the kids, the core four. It's just us four. core four, and I like literally in my head, I feel like we in a TV reality show, and I get reappearing guests in my show, and they reappearing in my show. And usually what pops off is like if I had everybody, if we all together, always some bullshit pops off. Yeah. I don't know why. I really don't understand it. I understand why, because I'm the oldest of five boys. God bless my mother. Okay. And I try to give her a girl, psych, but she ain't get a girl. And that's not my problem. She gonna have to figure it out, for my other brothers. They next.
Call them up. They up next.
They next. They up next. I'm done. But when we all 7 are together, always some drama. So this year, there's a lot of us. So this year, I think the second oldest, he's out in Cali right now. I don't think he's coming this year. And hopefully it ain't that, that dramatic. I hope not. I don't want it to be. I just want it to be a chill ass Thanksgiving.
You got Max coming, right?
I think Max is coming now. Like he's the fourth one out of the 5. Right now he's stationed in North Carolina. Yeah. But I think my parents are driving from Jersey to come out here to Florida. God bless them, because that's a 16-hour drive. And I think they're picking up Max on the way.
Blessings, bro.
Yeah, because Max, I guess he wasn't, because he was like, it's redundant. I'm not trying to go to Thanksgiving because I'm about to go there for Christmas. You about to come out here for Christmas, which I don't mind. Max, that's my dude. I fuck with Max.
Yeah, Max is home.
Yeah, so
I like brother's school, to be honest.
Yeah, so like hopefully this time around it's not dramatic, because this is like the first time since 2017 that my grandmother on my dad's side and my brothers
coming too.
And my brothers are gonna be with us for the holiday for one holiday, because the last time we all did it was for Christmas, and that was a shit show. That was so fucking horrible. I promise you. I was livid on Christmas. How can you be pissed on Christmas? It's fucking Christmas. So nah, I'm not doing
it. I think it should be cool. I mean, like coming to your house, you just gotta set a good environment, and just try to maintain your environment, I guess is the best word for it, bro. Like, I think, yeah, man. Like, you
gotta understand something. We Puerto Rican.
That's what I'm saying. Man.
They know maintaining.
Y'all wild, bro.
Y'all fun.
Y'all fun. I love hanging out.
We got strong ass personalities, and a lot of us are just very strong willed. A lot of us are very strong willed and hard headed as fuck. Like dead ass. Like, how is it? My pops called me. Hey, yo, you okay with us coming for Thanksgiving? Yeah, I don't care. I don't mind it. Oh, but by the way, your mom gotta cook the turkey. What?
Yeah.
By the way, she need to make the rice and the potato salad. Well, go ahead, by all means. I wasn't gonna make potato salad or rice for Thanksgiving anyways. Like, that's Christmas, not Thanksgiving. But the turkey, like, that's my thing.
It's my house. I'm cooking a turkey.
Yeah, and he's like, oh, but you cook bland. You don't cook with onions, or you don't cook with olives. And literally, I gotta tell him, like,
bland.
I'm like, hell no, I don't cook bland. Bro. Yeah, I'm like, just because I don't cook with onions and olives, because those are 2 things I fucking hate. Like, I just can't stand it. And it's his fault. It's his fucking fault. But I'm like, how am I going to cook a turkey bland? And I literally, on speakerphone, because he with my mom's, I'm like, yo, so you telling me my mother makes the turkey with onions and olives? Or does she not add, and I have to list off all the seasonings? And she's like, yeah, he got it down pretty much down right. I'm like, do you not understand at a young age, a young crucial age? And I, shout out to my mom's, big ups, because if it wasn't for her, honestly, I would not be able to do half the shit I do now.
Shout out to the moms.
Yeah, because she dead ass was like, hey, 12 years old, you need to start cooking. You need to learn how to clean your shit, because you gotta be independent, because I don't want you dependent on a female to take care of you. You want you to take care of yourself. And I'm using those lessons and those elements with my sons. So it's like, at a young age, she had me in the kitchen. She's like, you might not be cooking it, but watch how I season it. Look what I use. Look how I do, look how I finesse this. Because, we Hispanic. We don't do no measuring cups. We just pour a little bit of them seasonings, be like, hey, okay, that's enough. That's enough. So,
I mean, I don't use measuring though. We out here.
Yeah. So
that looks good.
Yeah, exactly. So I had to tell him, like, bro, it don't make no sense. Like, I'm gonna have that turkey marinated before y'all even come here. I'm like, she want to make certain shit, go ahead, by all means. And then on top of that, you got to add my grandmother to the mix. And she's been hosting Thanksgiving for freaking decades. And she's trying to come in my kitchen and trying to bombard me.
Oh,
I'm
she
like,
trying to
bro,
cook?
yes. She's trying to cook the same shit that my mother's cooking. I'm like, yo, what the
That's
fuck?
too
So it's like,
much.
all right. So I'm like, all right, man.
I mean,
so how we gonna do this? I'm like
that's
I've
not
been
bad.
talking to Myra. I've been talking to Myra. She's like, you're gonna have to just put your foot down. You're gonna have to
That
lay down the law.
that's what you're gonna have to do. You
And I'm like,
have a choice.
but the thing is like, I want to do that, but in a sense, but again, I don't, because I don't want to be that dude, because like my grandmother's going up there in age, and I don't I don't want to take certain shit away from her, because that might be possibly God willing not her last one, but shit happens.
Yeah,
shit fucking happens. So it's like I'm kind of like I'm like trying to mentally prepare myself for November. October, I really could give two fucks about October. But December, Christmas, as an adult, as a parent, fuck Christmas. But as a kid, loved it. Loved it.
Fuck Christmas.
Fuck Christmas.
Bro,
call me the Grinch. Call me the motherfucking Scrooge. Bah humbug.
Fuck Christmas.
I'm dead serious.
Bro, there's no way.
Listen, no way. I'm gonna tell you why. So me being brought up, my pops and my moms, they dead ass said, we're not gonna lie to our kids.
Yes.
So at a very young age, I'm over here in kindergarten. There's no food, there's no tooth fairy, there's no Santa Claus, there's no Easter bunny. Okay. So I'm over here in kindergarten telling these kids they ain't no Santa Claus, to the point that my kindergarten teacher had to call my parents to bring them in and say, hey, I understand that you tell Matthew that there's no Santa Claus, but you got to tell him, like, he can't be saying that in the class, because there's other kids that believe in that, and we don't want to take that away from them.
That Bobby meme or some shit, like the King of the Hill, John. He's like, don't do that. Them other kids don't even know.
So it's to the point now. So like my wife, she at around the age that my kids are, she believed in Santa Claus. You know what I'm saying? So she over here got my kids thinking that there's this fat white man coming over here and giving them presents.
Gotta be white, bro.
He white. He's Santa Claus.
I mean, hey, trust me, I feel it. I do the same thing.
And I hate that shit, because it's like, yo, like, I'm the strict dad. Like, I gotta lay down the law. And I know they love me and stuff, but there's a lot of times where I gotta play the bad guy. And Christmas and birthdays is usually like my day to be, the good dad. Like, like, oh yeah, I want to be with him, because usually it's like I want mommy. I don't want like, and I'm all okay with that, because I was a mama's boy myself when I was their age. But
I was.
But like, damn, like, can a brother get some credit? Why I gotta give credit to this dude? And Myra, she finessed it last year. For Christmas last year. Yes, because I told her, I'm like, you know what? I'll play your little charade. But I told her, I'm like, the minute they ask me if Santa Claus is real or fake, I'm not lying to them. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to lie to them. I'm going to tell them what it is. I'm going to tell them straight up. Okay? So last year, I'm in Walmart, and it's around Christmas time. Because you know how in Walmart they have the Christmas decorations and all the inflatables and shit like that.
All that unnecessary
stuff. Yeah, exactly. And Malachi, he really smart for his age. I think a little too fucking smart. Because he over here just strolling down Walmart. He's like, Daddy. I'm like, what's up? And he's like, how does Santa Claus come in our house if we don't got no chimney? And I was like, That is an excellent mother. I'm like, well, that's an excellent motherfucking question, my son. Let's go ask your mother. Don't ask me none of this shit. Go ask your moms. That day, we went to go see Santa Claus.
Yeah,
we get in the car, and I'm like, oh, yo, Malachi had an excellent question for me today. And she's like, oh, yeah, what is it about? I'm like, it was about Santa Claus. And then he's like, oh, yeah. He asked her the same thing.
Yeah, I live in Florida.
Yes. So again, we ain't got no motherfucking chimneys. And she pulled a rabbit out her ass. She was like, oh, yeah, Santa Claus got magic. So he has magic dust where he just puts around himself and he just teleports to house with no chimneys. And I'm looking at her like, because I'm driving. I'm like, oh, you gotta be fucking
My man.
You gotta be fucking kidding me. We really doing this? We really doing this? So that's why I hate Christmas. I hate Christmas for that aspect. And on top of that, always leave me broke. Because my dumb ass.
I mean, it's supposed to. So
my dumb ass waits. Yeah, not wait to get the Christmas, but not this year. Oh no, not this year. I went the smart way about it. From January to now, I got that Christmas present. I got that Christmas presents.
Yeah.
Hidden.
Yeah, but stop out.
In a secret location that they cannot find.
Yeah. Nah, man, you gotta do what you gotta do when it comes to Christmas and stuff, bro. Christmas, I didn't really complain about Christmas, but I was the exact same way. My pops told me that a very long time ago that no fat white man gave me no Christmas present. And that's fine. That's fine. To be honest,
yeah, I totally understand. With that.
Especially being a black male from the South. We don't like that as far as somebody else taking credit for everything that we did. So how we do Christmas, so the kids still believe that Santa is there, right? You know, I got girls, you know, we trying to keep that facade up. But Santa don't give them gifts like that. Santa give them petty stuff. You know what I'm saying? Stocking stuffers. That's what he give them. He give them a little stuff in your stocking, some socks, some candy canes stuff. He don't be giving them the real stuff. I give you that. I bought that. That came from my pocket. I gave you that because I love you. That dude don't love you. I love you. don't let somebody else come in here and take credit for my love for you.
Exactly.
So it's always out there that we buy you the stuff, you know, their grandparents bought them stuff and stuff like that. But Christmas for us, man, it's actually pretty lit, which is pretty cool because I never really had that for a long time. I remember celebrating Christmas back when I used to live in Florida. So this is probably when I was like 7 years old. After that, it became just like a thing where we hung out. Like, you know, Christmas came through, my pops had all the stuff out there. And then, you know, saying we just hung out and all together in the living room and we opened up Christmas gifts and stuff like that. Pops always hooked it up though, bro. I put that on everything. My pops hooked up Christmas at all times. I remember
same here.
Because I was a video game head from the beginning, and my pops used to give me all the video game stuff for Christmas. So every time the new console came out, I had it. I remember when Halo 2 dropped. I'm talking about, you know, I was like, what, 15 or something like that. My pops had it ready to go. And it was funny too. I'll never forget when I got Halo 2. This is a small, quick story, but I never forget when I got it. It was in the stocking, but I had 2 games in there that were wrapped. And Dad was like, "You can always on Christmas Eve, you're always allowed to open one gift."
Yeah, Christmas one gift. Eve. That's what we do. That's what we do too.
So I went to the stocking. I knew the shape, so I was like, "I want one of these because it's gonna be a video game. I want to see what it is." And it was 1 or 2, which one I was gonna get. And I picked up Halo 2. I cried. It was top tier freaking moment of Christmas ever, dog. And my pops always hooked it up. So now for the kids, what we do now though, back then for Christmas, I was the only child at 6th grade. So my brothers were gone. So it was just me and my mom and my dad. That was it. We ain't had nobody else there. Yeah. So now it's pretty cool because for Christmas, ever since I married Maria, we go to her parents. And, you know, she has siblings. They have kids. So, you know, there's like, when it first started, it was me, Maria. Maria was pregnant. Her brother, her other brother, who they weren't married at the time, and then her sister, who was married, and she was pregnant. And so it was just us and her grandmother. We were all in there hanging out and stuff. And every year we have added like a kid or 2 every year, every single year. The very next year, Marilyn and my nephew was born. The next year, my brother like got married, so they showed up. And then the year after that was Callie and then Lucia. And then Virginia, then
2 years later.
Ellis. Now we got the twins who are gonna be here for this year.
Yeah.
And we popping, you know what I'm saying? This family's getting huge. And it's so cool because I never experienced this before, where I'm watching the family grow and the kids are just growing in Christmas like that.
Yeah.
And they love it. They've been enjoying it every time we hang out there for Christmas. Seeing all that. I mean, shoot, we've been getting animals added to the freaking thing. Remember, I had Bentley and stuff like that at the time, you know, little thing. And all that growing and that family growing and seeing it, I think this year is gonna be a little tough because the grandmother just passed. Remember, she passed this year. So this could be the first year that I go out there and the grandmother's not going to be there. So I don't know how that's going to be, but I know it's going to be a different dynamic and stuff. But it's going to be, yeah. But you know what I'm saying? It's still a good environment. So Christmas has always been lit ever since I got married. Thanksgiving is going to be new because I never did it before. Christmas, I'm not worried about it. New Year's, listen, I'm not a New Year's guy anymore.
All right, me neither, man.
I'm not a New Year's guy anymore. I used to be back when I wasn't injured. And I used to be able to go out and I used to dance and I used to party and we used to party like that. I'm 30. I don't do that anymore. You know what I'm saying? I live in the South.
New Year's. I'm out before 12 o'clock.
That's what I'm saying. I live in the South. We hanging out on the back porch, drinking and stuff, and we gonna shoot fireworks in the back porch. Or actually, probably
Happy New Year. Yeah, literally that's what happens. Like, oh shit, it's 12.
So
Happy New Year.
The kids normally pass out. And it's usually us siblings that stay up. So like what happens is the kids pass out and then our parents will take the kids and they put them to bed pretty much. And then it's like me, my wife, my brother-in-law, other brother-in-law, sister-in-law, and we all are just hanging out and we're just hanging out or whatever. I think last year we were playing like Switch till like midnight and we was hanging out, we was chilling. It was real chill. Only bad part about New Year's is the random person who gets way too drunk for a very small New Year's party. And last year was my wife who decided she wanted to get lit as hell for a 6-man New Year's party. Bruh, she was gone before New Year's. She over here sloppy and stuff. I fireman's carried her. If you don't know, that means chucking her on your shoulders, carrying her ass back to bed and shit. She fell down the stairs. I had to drag her up the stairs and stuff. I didn't even put her in the bed. I just put her ass on the floor with a pillow and a blanket because I ain't had time for that. Bruh, it was way too much, man. Way too much for a 6-man birthday or a New Year's party. But I'm just not that guy anymore when it comes to that type of party and whatever. Don't get me wrong, I drink. You know I'm a drink.
Yeah, you're a drinker. Yep.
You know what I'm saying? But that far as like going ham, going out, I don't really do a lot of people no more. I don't feel comfortable around a lot of people. So New Year's is kind of mid for me. The rest of the holidays, I'm cool with it. New Year's, mid tier, bro. That thing is completely overrated. Keep it a bug. What we celebrating? What we celebrating? Nothing changed. Nothing changed.
New year, new shit.
Only thing that happens to me on the 1st of January is that the tax is about to come back out. I'm about to get my W2.
I'm gonna get paid. I'm
about to get some money.
Nothing
else happens.
We get paid. No, we get paid.
And then, but I do think December is gonna be a little weird this year because I got Callie birthday, and we got Naboa's freaking passing anniversary. So it's like December is always a weird year.
Because I have my anniversary in December, and then Naboa's passing, and then Christmas. Oh, and then on top of that, I got Max's birthday's on the 21st. So yeah. So usually it's like I would say my favorite holiday is Christmas, and it's not because of everything that goes off. It's just the fact of to see how much my wife does. Like I appreciate that shit. I do
remember your wife.
I appreciate that shit. So that's why. That's why like it's now since we have a house. We own it, and I tell people because my grandmother, she was like, "Oh, when you coming up for New Year? I'm up to New York," and I'm like, at that ass, I'm like, never, not doing it. No, that's not happening. Like, I'm not going up there for fucking Christmas because in New York, they target motherfucker out of state license.
Oh
plates.
Yeah, man.
Like,
that thing is something else.
Yeah,
like how they work.
Yeah, because it's clearly like it's bullshit where they'll have the sign that says no parking at all times, but then under it, no parking Monday, Wednesday, Friday. So which one is it? I could park on Tuesday and motherfucking Thursday, or I can't park at all. The fuck? So it's like literally, I was like the last time I was in New York, I had like 3 parking tickets off some fuck shit. So I'm like, no, fuck this. I'm not doing it no more. And then on top of that, like Christmas is her favorite holiday. So she's like, I'm not going anywhere. So it's like Thanksgiving is like my holiday. I handle Thanksgiving. I shut that shit down. Do what I got to do for Thanksgiving. Yeah, exactly. but then Christmas comes, bro. Like I have to tell her, I'm like, yo, we are not putting up that fucking tree until after Thanksgiving weekend. Like you
Day
want to
after
put it up?
Thanksgiving, we put it up.
No,
That's how we do it.
I'm not putting it up until like 28th. And I have to like tell her because she'll be in Dollar Tree, up in that bitch, getting all the Christmas decorations.
Your wife in Dollar Tree, bro.
Yeah, bro.
She's
She's an avid Dollar Tree motherfucking shopper. She be at you guys see my freaking bathroom? I have bath now. It's all filled out with pumpkins. It smell like motherfucking fall, all cinnamon and shit.
Pumpkin
yes,
spice ass shit.
Yes. So it's like for Christmas, she takes it to a whole other level. Like it's to the point that she got a Christmas tree in the living room and then a little Christmas tree in the dining room. And she decorating both. I'm like, why the fuck we need 2 Christmas trees?
Bro, trust me. I remember. I've worked with her. I remember in the office. Cause we used to decorate our office. And she was like the main one.
Yeah, bro. Like and then,
so imagine that. She was decorating the office and decorating your house. She was doing both at the same time.
Yes.
Yeah.
And so the point, it's to the point that in the garage, I have totes, big ass totes, labeled fall decorations, Valentine's decorations.
I'm not a decoration.
Christmas decorations, bro. I have a whole thing of decorations and the tree under my stairs, and then I have I think 3 or 4 totes worth of Christmas decorations in the garage and in the attic as well. That I gotta fucking go up and down getting this bitch and shit. But again, at the end of the day, I don't take it away from her. Like, I'm fine with it. Yeah, because, she don't get to be around the kids as much. And I know Christmas is a thing. But yeah, so like last year, Max came out for Christmas, which was dope as fuck. We ended up going to Castelline, boy Castelline. Shout out to Castelline out North Carolina. He just finished recruiting duty and shit. Yeah, he made it. But we went to his spot for Christmas Eve. Drove all the way to Jacksonville, 4-hour fucking drive, bullshit, going back and forth, And Max, he's like, "Oh, I want to drink," la la la. I'm like, "I bet, I'll give you some."
Did he like be done though?
Like,
he didn't make it, right?
He's a light.
Yeah, he didn't make it. I think I remember this. I remember you telling me about this.
I literally put like a shot of Tito's and some.
He ain't ready.
I think it was like some Minute Maid joint. It came out
easy day.
Yeah, it was bomb. And he's over here babysitting it. And I'm like, yo, finish the drink. Stop babysitting the shit. He took that and chugged it. I'm like, ain't nobody tell you to chug it. I just said, just don't sip on it. Babysitting it.
He's scared.
And he's like, oh yeah, this shit was bomb. Let me get another one. I'm like, you sure? He's like, yeah. Mind you, I wasn't drinking. I was like, it's just him alone drinking at the house. While, me, Myra, and him, we setting up the presents because it's Christmas Eve, so for the kids. So what we usually do is me and Myra will exchange our gifts to each other on Christmas Eve.
We do the same thing.
And then on Christmas Day, we'll just handle the kids. And we have the rule like, hey, Christmas Day, you open the presents. I got a big ass garbage bag. Yep. Put that motherfucking wrapper in that shit. No, we're not doing this. You ain't opening nothing until my living room is clean, motherfucker. Yeah, so Christmas Eve, we exchanging the gifts, and he is gone. Mind you, I barely gave him any alcohol. And he over here, I want McDonald's. And Myra's like, yeah, I want McDonald's too. And then he's like, I need a McChicken. I'm like, oh, you want to put some cheese on there?
To eat, what?
I'm like, all right, fine. Yeah, we could do that. And he over here like worried. He's like, bro, you were drinking too? Like, you won't fucking drink and drive? I'm like, motherfucker, I was drinking Minute Maid. I wasn't drinking with you. The fuck?
I'm grown.
Yeah, worry about me. I wasn't drinking. You was. Mind you, fucking McDonald's was closed. So he was like,
should be closed by then.
And he's like, damn. So I had to go back because they weren't closed. They were just doing Uber and Grubhub deliveries. So they closed it down to the public. But the only way you could get McDonald's is if you ordered. Ordered for food delivery. And no motherfuckers just for a McChicken, a quarter pounder. And a 10-piece was like $40. I was like, yeah, they could hold that. They could hold that. Yeah, by the time we got back,
they upcharge you for the day, I believe.
Yeah, that's ridiculous. But when we came back, he over here throwing chunks in the toilet. I'm like, oh, you lightweight as fuck.
Freshman, bro.
Yeah,
he don't need to kick it with me.
So I literally had to like get his ass out of the bed. I'm like, sit the fuck down, eat this toast, take some ibuprofen, take your ass to bed. And he's like, well, I don't want it. I'm like, yo, you gonna eat this motherfucking toast.
Oh yeah, you gonna
Get the
enjoy
fuck
it
up.
too.
Eat it. So he eats it.
That's
He wakes up.
hilarious, dude.
He wakes because he had all his Christmas presents on the bed with him that we had given him. So he wakes up. He's like, oh, Star Wars socks. When the fuck I get Star Wars socks? What?
It's like,
fucking a dartboard. Oh, this shit lit. Like, I'll get all this shit. I'm like,
my
bro,
man lit, boy.
and then he come back and tell me, he's like, oh, you fucked me over. You fucking put hella alcohol. I'm like, bro, you said you couldn't taste the alcohol, right? And he's like, no, I couldn't taste it. That means it was weak as fuck. If I made it strong, best believe you would have fucking tasted that damn alcohol. Like, you just a lightweight, bro. You need to get your weight up, bro. Yeah.
He just joined. He got a little time to get his weight up.
Yeah, you gotta get his weight up. But
That's
usually what Myra does on Christmas, so like the theme would be like pajamas. So every Christmas Eve, she gives us a box that has like popcorn, like some shit, and pajama set. So I think it was the year when Malik was born, we did Grinch. So this year, last year, since Spider-Man No Way Home, and I'm a big avid Spider-Man fan, I told her, I'm like, yo, Spider-Man theme coming on December, need Spider-Man Christmas. Fuck all this. So she dead ass got Spider-Man pajamas for everybody, and we dead ass on Christmas Day went to Waffle House, ate Waffle House in our Spider-Man pajamas. Yeah, like Malik got a nice ass Spider-Man pajama set. Like, it's like a button up with the collar, looking all nice and dapper. All you need is a pipe. So, and then we went to go see Spider-Man in the theaters on Christmas Day in our Spider-Man pajamas.
That's lit.
Yeah, it was dope. So yeah, like, big ups to Myra. She be
shout out.
Yeah, she be throwing
shout out to the homie.
Yeah, she be doing her thing on Christmas. I can't even knock her. The one thing I don't like is having to decorate all that fucking shit, because she got hella Christmas decorations, bro.
Man. I'm nervous about that now that we have somewhere. Like, we're settled now. We bought the house too, so we're here now. Yeah. And there's no intention on us moving no time soon. So I'm assuming Marie is going to start actually wanting to buy stuff to decorate. I'm a little nervous about it, man. I'm just not a decorator. I'm just not that guy. But, the kids love it. The kids like this whole, the holiday thing. I know she's going to want to start. She already mentioned it, that she want to start doing stuff for Halloween. And I know we're going to talk about Halloween in another episode, because I know you got a whole thing about that. But I know she wants to do that, and then getting ready for Christmas and stuff. I'm a little nervous, but I do think that she enjoys it, man. Like, it's a really cool thing for her, and the kids love it. Kids love this whole time of the year, especially when it starts getting cool. I like it when it starts getting cool, because your boys start wearing hoodies again. That's how I'm relaxed when the hoodies start coming out, bro. It's a good time.
Bro, I'm in Florida. I have to wait until fucking January just to get a cold front. Yeah, well, it's ridiculous.
I ain't gonna hold.
And it's not even a cold front.
I start in November, no matter where I live at. Bro, I did it in. I was doing it in
100 degrees outside. It's 100 degrees outside. Really? The humidity out here is a bitch.
It's actually a cool week this week. I'm only at 70 right now. Sunny at 70 right now.
It's like the sun is out, blazing.
Yeah, we got a cold front came across us, because it's been, when I take Maryland to school at 6, it's been like 65. So that's why I had to leave, because it was like 65 degrees.
Must be nice.
So, but it's been pretty cool to see on how the holidays are gonna turn out this year, especially for us too, because it's new. Like, we're here, we live here now. I do like the idea that I can be able to go home. That's gonna be a little different for your boy. Usually I'm staying with people for the holidays. I think the only holiday I really didn't go anywhere was COVID. It was what 2020. So that was the only year we didn't go nowhere. Actually, no, cap that. 2020 we went. That's a lie. We didn't go anywhere
for Thanksgiving.
No. Yeah, we didn't go nowhere for Thanksgiving.
You didn't go anywhere for Thanksgiving, but you went to South Carolina for Christmas.
Yeah, we came back for New Year's.
Yeah,
we were back here for New Year's. We did go for Christmas because I remember Virginia being there, but we came back for New Year's because we did it with the boys. I remember that. We were drinking twisted teas. It was lit. Had to keep that thing on me, if y'all remember that meme. But nah, it should be pretty cool, man. I'm really excited to see how this is gonna turn out this year with the kids and stuff. I think they'll enjoy it, especially being home. It's like a new thing for us. Like, we're home for like the first time in my life, I can actually say that I'm not going nowhere for the next many a years. Shit, man. I think the last time I could say that was 2008.
Damn. What
I
the
mean, shoot,
fuck?
yeah, man. What? I moved what? Almost every year for since 2008. South
That's
Carolina,
crazy.
North Carolina, Virginia, California. Then I moved back to North Carolina. And I moved twice when I lived in North Carolina while I was stationed there.
Yeah,
3
fucked
times.
up.
My bad. That's a lie. 4 times. Never mind. I'm tripping. Yeah, dog. Yeah, bro. I don't know what settling down means.
I mean,
But
shit.
now we here. Now
Yeah,
we
I mean,
here.
shit. As a kid, we did Thanksgiving. Like we did like 2 Thanksgivings. One at my mother's parents' house in the beginning. So we catch the early football games,
Mm-hmm.
and then we'll go to my dad's mother's spot for the for like
Yeah,
the
for the
late
4 o'clock one,
afternoon.
the
No,
four or
probably
five
like a
o'clock one.
six,
Oh,
7.
the night game.
Yeah, so the night game, yeah. And then Christmas, we usually do Christmas Eve at my dad's mother's spot, and then wait until 12 because we Hispanic. We wait until 12 o'clock to open the gifts, and then Christmas Day, we would just chill out,
Yeah,
do our thing, and then my parents incorporated like going to my dad's father's spot for Christmas Day, a couple years back.
I
But
really want to try to do a Christmas party. I've always seen that where like
but
people
the
are like,
what the ugly sweater shit.
I mean, like make it an actual like party. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I've always wanted to do that. I've never done it before, but I don't know, man. I don't
I
know.
mean, I don't. There's not enough people for me to do that. But
Yeah, that's kind of the issue. It's like,
I
I
mean,
don't think I'm gonna
I like the holiday. Like I liked Christmas as a kid because everybody together. It's a good time. And just like how my pops always hooked it up because
yeah,
he really
always held it
didn't.
down.
Yeah, because he
He
really
didn't have it.
he didn't have it like that as a kid, and he like Christmas wasn't like this big extravagant thing for him. So it was like when he had us, he was like, I'm gonna at least hook him up for Christmas.
Yeah.
He's like,
That's
oh,
the same
he's
thing.
like, you fuck up, kiss your birthday goodbye. You ain't getting shit. But for Christmas, he'll at least try to hook. Like he'll be like, you know what, I ain't gonna be that much of an asshole. I'll let you open it up, but you ain't touching that bitch. You ain't touching it. If like yeah, if I want one of
Oh,
me like if one of me or my brothers fuck up around Christmas time, like he'll
that's
yo
GG, bro.
yo he would literally it would have to be like his breaking point because he was like real nice around that time. Like we'll fuck up and he'd be like, you know what, I'll throw you a bone. Go ahead. You know what I'm saying? But there was this one Christmas, I think me and Marcus, the second oldest, we fucked up big time. And he was like, yo, fuck y'all. And he just got us like coats for Christmas. That was it. And I was like, hey,
You
fuck
know
it.
what you get for Christmas? Warmth.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's it.
But I mean, there were
Uh,
still dope ass coats. I ain't gonna hold it. There
yeah.
were dope
No,
coats,
no, man. I got a tough Christmas, man, because I got Callie born on the 15th. So it's
Shit.
like, yeah. So you talk about 10 days before Christmas, I got a birthday. So, which is crazy too, because she was born early. She was due Christmas, but she was born early.
That
So
it would have sucked for Christmas.
it would have sucked for her. If she was born on
Yeah,
Christmas, it would really suck for her, man, because she'd be after. You know what I'm saying? They always seem like people who have
exactly.
birthdays around the time, it's like afterthought.
Yeah, Max lucked out
So
too.
yeah. So it's gonna be pretty cool for her. But all we really do for her, we just buy a bunch of gifts and split them in half. Give her the half on
Yeah,
Christmas, give her the other half on birthday.
yeah,
But I mean, she's about to be 4, so it's not like I'm going crazy right now. You know what I'm saying? It really ain't gonna be a problem until teenager. That's when
that's
it's
true.
gonna start being a
Yeah,
problem because then it's gonna be like, all right, so how am I gonna split this up? Because I'm gonna have to give you clothes one of these things. So I'm gonna have to give you clothes for Christmas and give you actual gifts for your birthday. I don't know. You tell me which one you want, and I got you.
yeah,
Because right now it's kind of whatever. I mean, she don't care right now, but as she gets older, it's gonna be a little tough. Marilyn lit though. She got lucky as hell because she's born on the 31st of January, so she got mad time in between her. So she's enjoying her life. And Virginia's gonna be
yeah.
lit too because her birthday in August. So
You got any
it's
do's and don'ts for Christmas for the holiday season?
like as far as like
Like how to
what I
prepare?
feel like people should do and stuff or don'ts and
Yeah,
stuff.
I like. Hey,
I
look,
would
I'm not an expert,
yeah,
but
I would say if I had some advice for people on the holiday season, I would say the best advice I could say is that, especially for us being parents, remember it's for the kids. the kids enjoy this. The kids enjoy this time with us, with the family, and with whatever that you're doing with them at a time. Even if it's just y'all, if it's a group of friends, if it's a group of family, the kids need and want this. They talk about it in school. They hype it up. They think about it all the time. Think about it. Your TV starts changing. The things you watch on TV starts changing. They are getting hyped up for this. And at the end of the day, it's for them. And I think a lot of people get lost in the gift thing because either they don't prioritize the children or they over prioritize the children. Don't go over your means in the sense of trying to give your kids the best Christmas ever. Trust, they're gonna love whatever you do for them. They're gonna love just being there and enjoying that holiday. As long as you make it fun in a good environment, like what y'all were talking about, dressing them up and the PJs and stuff, that's lit. That is a great idea. I think Maria she does like sweaters. Like she makes sure we always get some kind of sweater and we usually match it. I don't think it was last year, it was the year before we did it was like the year Mandalorian dropped, so it was a bunch of like Star Wars themed
Christmas
sweaters. Yeah. And it was a good time and they loved it. And you just focus on that, like in making a good experience for the children. And as far as the spouses, I it's hard. I know it's hard, especially if you're a giver throughout the year. You know what I'm saying? If you're the type of person that gives your spouse something throughout the year all the time, it's kind of hard to try to find something for Christmas to give them. And usually what I do for my wife and what my wife does for me, I ask, hey, what is the theme of stuff that you want? Like, you know what I'm saying? What do you like? What is the theme? And we usually do themes every
That's
year.
good. That's smart.
Usually I'll be like, what you into right now? Usually my wife, if you know my wife, she's into cats hardcore. So usually she'll either say like, oh, like cats, or I think one year wasn't cats, it was like Yoda. She wanted like Baby Yoda stuff. And then Pokemon stuff, because my wife is still a child at heart. So it was a lot of stuff like that. And all the gifts were circled around some type of cat thing. So I got her like these cat earrings, like a hoodie, earmuffs, like, and it was just cat. Like, if it had to do with a cat, you got it. Other than a real cat, I got you. And I just made sure that it prioritized for that theme. And usually what my wife does for me, she asks what team I want this year. So every year we've been together, it's been a team of mine that I really like, that she focuses on that team. And she tells her parents. So they get me the team that I'm into. So last year it was the Hurricanes. So Carolina Hurricanes fan. And I said I wanted the Hurricanes last year. And everything I got, Carolina Hurricanes. A hat, I had that white hoodie I was wearing the last thing, which is top tier, by the way. That was like one of my favorite hoodies I ever got. And then it was just all Hurricanes themed stuff. When I got this was the year 2019, because this was the year right before I got the surgery. I wanted Celtic stuff, so they got me all Celtic stuff and Redskin stuff. Name redacted. It's the Commanders now, politically correct. But we did that, and it was all Commander stuff. So it was always a theme of how we do our gifts for Christmas. And I think that does help, because now, when I go into Christmas, I'm not worried about it. I'm not worried about, oh man, what my wife got me, she's not gonna get anything I like. No. I said I wanted something. Washington. I think this year I'm gonna do the Commanders, because I don't have a lot of Commander stuff. But I'm gonna say I want Washington Commander stuff. I know whatever the hell I'm gonna open, it's gonna have something to do with that, and I'm gonna be happy about it, because it's what I want. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
it's cool. It was a good idea. We've been doing it for the entire time. Just like, yeah, this is the theme I want to do this year, and my wife hooks it up, and I hook it up for her. My wife is very easy to buy. She's not like materialistic or nothing like that. She doesn't really care about purses and shoes and stuff like that. I know y'all do shoes. Maria don't do that. So, a cat hoodie is lit for her. I go to Build-A-Bear or something, and it's a good time. You know what I'm saying? I don't need to do a lot for her. Usually I get her like a nice necklace or something. I got her some earrings off Etsy last year, and they were really nice. They were like handmade and stuff like that. Yeah. It's pretty cool. So something like that, man.
Yeah, like a duel for me is, don't wait till last minute to go Christmas shopping. Shit. Like, if you think about it, we got what 11, 11 months in a sense, even 12. Think about it, because if you work a regular job, you get paid first and 15th. So you have 12 months from January to December to buy gifts. I'm not saying to go like beginning of the year right away, but
Summertime, this time,
yeah,
start looking
pretty
at
much.
it right
Or
now.
wait until the fucking deals come around. Like there's deals around Labor Day, there's deals around 4th of
What is
July,
it? Was it
Memorial,
Black Friday and
Black
stuff?
Friday. I mean, but I'm not really like
don't-
up in the up out
Cyber
and about
Monday.
on Black Friday, Cyber Monday, yeah, Cyber Monday, to buy the gifts. So what what I do now, I started incorporating for this year. I bought majority of the kids' gifts throughout the year. So now all I have to focus on is Myra for Christmas.
Yeah, I feel you.
And with her, I know my wife enough to know what she wants. So like me, I'm a great gift giver.
Yeah.
Like top notch. Like
terrible.
A1 gift
Terrible.
giver. Like it was to the point, I think one Christmas, because her thing is like she's into like the makeup, but she doesn't use a whole shit ton of makeup. She likes collecting like the collector's editions.
Yeah, she just got a lot. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice
So
stuff
like
and stuff.
yeah, like the palettes. So like this one year, as I always like around Christmas time, I always go to Ulta, see what they got. And
My man in
like,
all you in Ulta?
yeah, I'm in
He
Ulta
in there, boy.
with the fucking kids too.
I'm nervous.
With them
I
kids.
don't go in
Nah,
there.
fuck that. I already know what I'm looking for. I already know what I'm looking for. That ass, I'm serious.
That's
I mean,
funny.
I ain't gonna get her concealer because I don't know her shade. And that's crazy. Like, I know this shit, but that's how much I listen. She may think I don't listen, but I listen, you know. But it was to the point, like I saw this shit and I saw this because one of her favorite movies all time is Mean Girls. Right? So they had a burn book from Mean Girls in a palette form.
No way.
Yes, like
That's
a legit mean, like I said, mean book. It opened up like a book, but it had the different, the eyeshadow.
That's
right.
lit.
So she opened it up and she was surprised. She's like, I didn't even know this shit came out. I was like, see,
My man sitting in the corner like, yeah.
Yep. So
Yeah,
literally,
I did that.
yeah. So usually, like, I'll go in, see what they got. If she doesn't have something, I'll hook her up in that aspect. Probably like, well, I do it in like different formats. So like, we usually like with me, I usually give her like one big ass gift, and then like a couple small joints, and then some stocking stuffers.
Yeah,
so like
my wife does that. She does like
so
a big thing, and then
the so like her big gift was the Air Maxes, the ones I have up here. They're Puerto Rican edition.
Yeah, I remember those. Thanks for fire.
Yeah. So I got her those, and then I got her like a Ulta gift card because now she's like, I'll just do the Ulta gift card.
Yeah, that's easy.
So I'll give her the Ulta gift card as a stocking stuffer, but
Yeah,
I'll get her
stocking
I'll give her some the palettes for herself. So because I know she'll go out and do her own thing, and then me and Max we went half on her to do a 2.5 hour spa day. Mind you, because she transitioned to a new office. The spa is literally across the street from her fucking job. We in September, hasn't used it yet. She expires in December.
Oh, she need to get in there.
I told her November come, and she don't use that. I'm gonna pamper my damn self. Fuck it.
He said I'm about to be in there, boy.
I'm gonna be in that bitch and I'm gonna use it. I don't care.
Nah, I do the same thing. Like it's not bad. I think so. Like you say, you're a good gifter. I ain't gonna hold you. I'm not the best gifter. I'll keep it a buck. I'm just not that good at finding something that I think it's gonna be top tier or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I get a little cute stuff or whatever. But what I am good at is giving her experiences. Like I can plan something out of my ass. I can take her somewhere and give her the world when we go somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm all about going somewhere and giving her an experience. I think what was it? It was probably a couple years ago when I took her to a comedy club for the first time. Never took her before.
Yeah.
And I was nervous because, my wife isn't, she's into a lot of stuff that I'm into now that we got together. In the beginning, she wasn't. But now, we've, our things have started to combine on things that we like. Like she wasn't into Star Wars before, but now she all about it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I took her to a comedy club. I was a little nervous, and it was like a bunch of people there that day. And I took her there, and she had the time of her life. I took her to this restaurant beforehand. I think the show was at like 9, so I took her to this restaurant beforehand. Really nice upscale restaurant, like she never been to in downtown Greenville. Took her out there. We was looking nice and stuff like that. I ain't tell her we was going. This was all a complete random thing. And then before that, it was even better. Cat themed. I even mentioned this. Took her to that cat bar. I remember telling you about that.
Oh, the cat cafe shit. Yeah.
The cat cafe thing. I took her that around like 5:00. And I didn't even tell her we were going. I was like, yeah, I got this spot that we're gonna go. We'll go to dinner, and I got another spot afterwards. I told her, get ready, let's ride. I don't like cats. Keep it a buck. I have one. I hate cats.
I hate
But
cats.
my wife loves them. So there was this cat cafe thing where you can like get some coffee and pet a bunch of kids. They're like running around and stuff like that. You can pet them.
That place must have smelled like shit. I'm gonna be honest.
No, smelled immaculate. God tier.
How?
God tier.
How?
It was indoor, outdoor. That's how.
The
air was coming in, so it was pushing the smell out.
And
it was great. Like I'm talking about, the couches were great and stuff like that. And we just hung out. My wife chasing cats around, talking to people about cats. Like she was just enjoying her little life, bro. And it was cool. Like she had a really good time. And then took her to the restaurant. She ain't know nothing about the restaurant. It was nice, really. It was like an Italian spot. So she like pasta. My wife likes pasta. And then right after that, took her to the comedy club. I had the time of her freaking life, bro. Loved it. She was laughing her ass off, bro. I know that makeup that she had on her face was all like caked up in the little smile thing, bro, because she was laughing so damn hard, tearing up and stuff the whole time at the comedy club. It was a good time. Like it was just something random that I found that was just like, she's really gonna like this. And I can just make stuff happen like that. I can just be able to plan something out like that. So I didn't give her a lot of like big gifts, but that day, of course, was pretty freaking expensive. But that was my big gift for her.
Yeah.
And that's kind of what I do. I make that, you got to find your different, if you're not that type of person, like you're a good gifter. If you're not that person, find something else to be able to do for your spouse or for your significant other, because I'm sure there's something that you can do that, is different from the next person and make yourself stand out. Like I can plan something. I can plan some shit.
Yeah.
And that's pretty much what I did.
I just pay attention to little details because I asked Myra, like, oh, what do you want for Christmas this year? Oh, I just want some socks. The fuck? I ain't just gonna get you some damn socks. Like, what's wrong with you?
You gonna get socks anyway.
Yeah, exactly. Like the hell.
Shoot, I'm gonna grab those out of Walmart out of a little bin on my way out.
Yeah. So it's like now I came and shop with Malik.
Oh yeah, he's a snitch.
No. Malachi ain't the snitch. He'll shut it down. He'll hold it. He'll be like,
oh no, my kid's a snitch.
I ain't finna say shit. But Malik, bro, this motherfucker right here, bro. Last year I went into Walmart, got her some like a Lilo and Stitch, because that's her big thing is Stitch. She loves Stitch. Really? So yeah, like literally, I think in her freaking makeup room, she has a whole section in her room that is dedicated to Stitch, like Stitch Pop, Stitch makeup brushes, like jeez, yeah, Stitch the fuck out, right? So I went and bought a pajama set for Stitch because she likes the nice cozy ass pajamas and some socks. I come back and Malik's like, oh yeah, we got socks for you, mommy. I'm like, you asshole. You
snitching, asshole, bro.
I'm like, shut your ass up, man. Damn.
Nah, my kid's a snitch, bro. They snitch quick. So I don't really, I don't take them with me when I do my stuff, anything like that. I just gotta keep it low key. I think when I got her like this huge teddy bear for like Valentine's Day, they immediately freaking told her, because I got them teddy bears and they had theirs, and then like Marilyn, Daddy got you a really big one. I'm looking at her like, come on, bro. You know what I'm saying? But whatever, bro. It is what it is. Yeah. So that's how kids do and stuff. But yeah, man, you got to do what you got to do for the holidays. And like I said, main thing for me, man, just don't overstep your boundaries. Don't overstep your means. If you don't have it, don't stress yourself out to go get. There's no point of that. Like, what's the point? Like, yeah, man, like it'd be really nice for whoever you bought the gift for. At the same time, if you're just gonna stress yourself out all the way to New Year's, why are you doing this? Don't do it. Don't do it. Just relax. It's not that real. Like kids, especially kids like our age, they gonna like you getting them socks and stuff. They'll love it. My kids like books.
Yeah,
they love them. Malachi's like, I'm out there dipping out books to them. They love it.
Yeah, he was literally hell excited. He went to the
Yeah.
library. Yeah, he went to the library in school,
Yep.
and he exchanged 2 books, and he brought them 2 books. Like, oh, look at the
Hype.
new books I got. Hype. I'm like, oh, for matter of fact,
Let me see him.
let's sit down. Read them to your brother.
Yeah,
Go read them
let
to
me
your
read them,
brother.
Jones. Yeah,
Yeah, read them to your
and
brother.
that's how my kids are right now too. They are really into books, and I think we went to some little thrift shop, and got boatload of books for like $4. And I
That's
divvied
what's
them
up.
out to each kid, and they were hype as hell when they opened them.
Yeah.
And you know, you gotta find that for the kids.
Yo,
They love
I'm not gonna lie to you though. Dollar Tree got some good books.
Yeah.
Dollar Tree got some good books for $1.
I'm gonna talk to Myra. I'm gonna talk to Myra.
Yeah, you
Get out
can't
to the
you
Dollar
can't beat
Tree.
that. Oh, dead ass. Like,
I'm gonna talk to Myra. Get out to the Dollar Tree, bro.
She was like, I'm gonna go to Dollar Tree real quick. She'll take them. And the minute she says Dollar Tree, Malik is scheming. He's like, yeah, I want to go. I'm like, you ain't getting nothing, motherfucker. Like, no, I don't give a fuck if it's only $1.25. I don't care if it's only $1.25. You not going. You don't need shit. That's it. Like, you good. And he'll come back. Oh, look what I got. Look what I got.
Yeah, I gotta get out there, bro. That's funny as hell, bro.
Yeah, bro. So, but like for my military people out there, like I would stress it. Like, do not stress yourself or break your head trying to go home for the holidays.
Yeah, man.
Like, honestly, when I was still in, I wish I would have took my vacation time and traveled the world around the, like, even if it was just me and Myra and Malachi at the time. Like, and I'm a big fan. I'm big family oriented. I'm big family oriented,
bro.
But like really thinking about it, all the vacation time that I spent to go back home was wasteful as fuck.
To not have a good time.
Yeah, like to not have a good time, to stress myself out and like cause just mad tension between me and my wife. You know, like go travel, like go to Puerto Rico. Yeah. Go on a cruise. Yeah. Go to the Bahamas.
Do something different.
Go do something. Like
don't
like
I'm not saying don't go see your family, but
no, exactly.
Bro,
no, I'm not saying that. But like if you don't want to do that, you're not obligated to do that, like at all.
Yeah. Go a different time of the year, man. You know, they upcharge and stuff for you to go home.
Oh, for real. Like I was looking for flights
from a big city for y'all. Like,
yeah, I was looking at flights. I was looking at flights for my grandmother to fly out here around Thanksgiving. $500 for 4 fucking days.
Yep.
Like, are you fucking kidding me? That's ridiculous.
I remember paying $800, $900 to fly from California to DC for the holidays. Why?
Bullshit.
Why was I doing that?
Like,
as like a PFC Lance Corporal. Why was I doing that?
Exactly. Like, we don't got that. Like, that's a whole check right there.
That's a check. That's a
whole fucking check.
So it was just find something else, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Don't stress yourself going out there. And especially if you're going out there, like if your parents and stuff like that, I totally understand, whatever, man. But if you're going out there and then you have to ask somebody and you tell somebody, yeah, you're around, and they hit you with the, oh, can you come see me?
Yeah,
bro, they're not worth your time.
Literally, that's why I cut all ties.
They're not worth your time.
Where I'm from, because I would literally go over there, and I'll hit people up from high school and be like, hey, yo, I'm in town. Let's go do something. I already got plans, like with this person. I'm like, all right, like I'll go with you. Oh, nah, we already got plans. I'm like, bro, I'm only here in town for like 10 days. Yeah, you're going to see that motherfucker in 11 days. Like, they live here. I don't live here anymore. Yeah. And it's like, it's to the point that like, no, we're good. Time, bro. So it's like, if I go back home, it's literally family strict visit. That's it. Like, I'm not going out to go see people. Fuck that. Like, I literally cut ties from me. Yeah, like, it's to the point, like, people are like, hit me up like, oh, like, damn, it's been a minute since we heard from you. Yeah, because like it's a two-way street. I'm not gonna invest my time and energy on keeping a relationship that clearly is not important. So fuck it. Yeah. Like I told Max, like, cause he's about to hit 2 years.
Yeah, now.
2 years. And I tell him all the time we talk. I'm like, bro. I asked him like, oh, you coming here for Christmas? And like I'll ask him. I'm like, bro, no pressure. Like, you don't want to come out here. You don't gotta come out here. Like, fuck that. Like, he was like, oh, I'm not going up there. I'm not going down here for Thanksgiving. I was like, that's fine. I'm not guilt tripping you at all. Fuck that. He's over here like, oh, I'm gonna go to Finland. Or yeah, I think it was Iceland next year.
Go outside, boy.
I'm like, go ahead, do your thing. Like, go ahead, travel the motherfucking world. You
got
a passport? Yeah, go to Iceland. Fuck it.
Shoot, send me some pictures. That sound lit.
Matter of fact, give me a shot glass because that's what I do.
For real, man. That's how lit, bro. I wish I would do stuff like that. I mean, I can't.
But
really
it's just
say
him,
that.
though. It's just
I
him.
can't really say that. I was spoiled in my military career, but at the same time, just find something, man. Find something else, bro. It may not be worth your time. I'll keep it 100. Like, we're not saying that every family is like ours or every family is like everyone else. You know what I'm saying? I don't know your family, but at the same time, I could tell you about 85%, 90% of the military personnel going through the exact same thing we talking about right now. It's tough, man. It's tough to be able to do that. So,
because trust me, I know how it is. Because how many times, if it wasn't for the fact that we would like plan something off for Thanksgiving to be all together for Thanksgiving, shit, we would end up spending Thanksgiving alone.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, exactly. Absolutely. So it's like they nothing wrong with just getting a group of people that you with already
and doing your thing.
And do your thing. Like shit. You know how many times I cooked in the barracks when I wasn't supposed to be cooking in the barracks?
Facts. So it is what it is, man.
But yeah, just to wrap up this episode of Trophy Husband Podcast. If you got any questions, leave it. Please comment below. We just uploaded our first episode on YouTube.
True.
You want to give them the information for that?
Yeah, man. So you could be able to get us. Let me make sure I have it all written out the way it need to be. So you can be able to see us on Facebook. It's the Pod Trophy Husbands on Facebook. It is, well, I think you can just type it on Facebook, just Trophy Husbands Podcast on Facebook. You can be able to look us up on Instagram at Pod Trophy Husbands or Pod Trophy _ Husbands on IG. Normally we'll be posting clips and stuff, and on TikTok as well as Pod Trophy _ Husbands. And we have a bunch of stuff like that. We have clips and stuff on there. Facebook, we have some clips. Instagram, we're gonna be trying our best just to make sure we're getting everybody that's following us, talking to us and stuff like that.
Yeah, tell your friends, tell your friends, let your friends and friends and friends alone.
The more we can get out here, the more people, the more stuff we can talk about, different things. Also, I wanted to mention, we already had a couple people ask us about joining in on the podcast. We don't mind, man. We're trying to do a couple with us to make sure we got this together, and then from there, come on, we'll bring you in.
The more fucking merrier.
Yeah, we'll see your perspective on this and be able to elaborate and give a different viewpoint on this stuff. We don't mind, man. Like, it's gonna be something that we're trying to just give an outlet for people to hear and talk about, man. It's going pretty well. We're having a good time. Putting all this stuff together for you guys. We're really liking already the type of engagement that we already are doing after about a week. But yeah, man, it's gonna be pretty cool. Also, I didn't post our social medias on there yet, but I'll make sure this time we'll have our social medias too. So if you want to be able to talk to one of us directly too, we could be able to reach out to you, talk to you if you need to as well. And then getting the Discord together. I am getting the Discord together. It's taking me a minute because I'm trying to like make it look nice and make sure that it's a open environment for people to get on and talk to. But that's getting close to being done. Once that's done, I'll make sure I post out on the social medias too, so we can get people in there for that live talking and stuff like that, and then possibly getting people on this. So it's we're getting it out there. We're getting that information, getting the content out there for you guys. And yeah, man, it's going good. It's gonna be a good time.
Yeah. So we'll see y'all later. All right. Probably catch y'all next week. If y'all got any questions, or you got any feedback, or you want to shout out, just hit that like, subscribe button, and comment below on the YouTube channel. That'll do us a big favor. We'll gladly appreciate that. So,
all right. Take it easy.